what's up everyone, Xway here, and welcome to the 1000 sub Q&A. Thank you guys so much for all the support of the last video and all the questions. Trying to get as many as possible, and this might be a long video, so, grab some snacks, or, have this playing on the side while you playing the game or something. That's what I normally do, is whenever I listen to a podcast or something, I'll just play something on the side while I listen. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, stay tuned. So let's get right into the questions, shall we? So the first question we have is from IDK Spooky Stuff, and she asks, are there any games you're looking forward to trying out in the next year? Not necessarily. I haven't really, I don't know, there really isn't any games that I'm overly excited for. I mean, GTA comes out in 2025, Call of Duty hasn't been good lately. I heard they're maybe making a sequel to Black Ops 2. Not 100% sure on that. Maybe Treyarch can, bring the community back just a little bit, and maybe they won't use the same engine. I might be a little excited because I do miss playing COD, or good CODs, I should say. Games I'm hoping that'll come out. I really wish we saw this in a Nintendo Direct or something. I'm really hoping for a new Kirby game, because I love Kirby, and then maybe Gen 5 remakes. But I mean, it's gonna be another 5 years till we get those. Second question comes from Tilkishi7, and he asks, can we expect some more single player games? I thought about it. There isn't really a single player game out right now. I'm thinking about playing Choo Choo Charles, maybe going back to the horror thing. That one I might actually play by myself, because I remember playing FNAF earlier this year and I'm too much of a wuss to play it by myself, so I had to have John with me. Or I might just try to finish FNAF 1, that actually might be difficult. But if you guys want a sequel to that, do let me know. I might play FNAF 1 and try to finish it up. Either that, or just play Choo Choo Charles. And then some other single player games I might play, I Am Bread might be one of them. I kind of do want to play rage games, but at the same time I don't, is mainly because I hate hearing myself rage on camera. It's just, I don't like editing it. I don't like being angry all the time, and that's kind of how I am playing League half the time. But I might do Elden Ring, because I have not played Elden Ring yet. I've never really played Soulsborne games, so I don't know if I should start with Elden Ring or just go straight to Dark Souls 1. But yeah, do let me know in the comment section if you want me to, which you want me to start with. Our third question comes from Demos2. What is my top 5 favorite games of all time? Well then, mine's actually kind of locked in. I kind of always kind of mental note of my top 5, but it's changed over recent years. So I'm gonna go in reverse order, by the way. Number 1, I'm gonna say Kingdom Hearts 2. This game has been a part of my childhood. Oh yeah, by the way, the Final Mix version, I gotta specify. Been a part of my childhood pretty much since the game came out. I love it wholeheartedly. I used to put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the same pedestal, but thinking about it, KH2 is a better game overall. And, KH3 kind of gets carried by mods and Remind. So, yeah, KH2 overall is a better game. Number 2, I'm going to say, is Kirby in the Forgotten Land. What a fantastic game for Kirby's first 3D game. Oh my god, they knocked it out of the park. I love just about every single aspect of it. A lot of the stuff they added to the game adds a lot of charm to it. The full mouth abilities are perfect. I want plushies of all of them, honestly. And the game just has a lot of charm to it. I pretty much like everything. The only problem I have with it is the True Arena's difficulty kind of gets sidelined, because right before that you unlock the strongest ability in the game, so it's just oh, okay, I can just melt through the True Arena. But that's my number 2. Number 3, kind of a toughie, but I'm going to say Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is the game I think League kind of takes first place now, but besides League, this is probably the game I've played the most out of any video game. I've spent over 1,000 hours trying to complete the Pokedex. And Gen 6 just overall, I feel like, is a fantastic generation. It's very underrated. You got Mega Evolutions. I loved doing the Super Training. I wish they brought that back, but they never bring back good features. And also, as the generation, I started doing competitive a little bit. I stopped doing competitive right after Sun and Moon came out because I just didn't like the Tapus. Every team had to like deal with Tapus, and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. This is the meta now, and it just kind of sucked. And I didn't like Z moves, so. Number 4, I'm going to say Mario Kart Wii. Another game that is very integral to my childhood. Still, to me, the best Mario Kart game. I like 8 quite a bit, especially... I haven't played any of the booster course yet, and I want to eventually. To me, like, maybe my opinion will change once I play the booster course, but for right now, Mario Kart Wii is still the gold standard. I mean, you got bikes, you got Funky Kong, you got the ultra shortcuts. I used to love looking up ultra shortcuts when I was a kid, like seeing the new ones that would come up with, trying them out myself, failing at 99% of them, getting a couple, but you know, I was just really bad. I was bad at the game as a kid, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game, and it is, like I said, the best racing game I've ever played. Number 5 is actually a very tough one, but this one I'd actually put a tie between my 2 favorite Call of Duty games. Modern Warfare 3, the original, not the new shit, not the new one, and Black Ops 2. The best CODs in my opinion. I didn't play Modern Warfare 2 in its prime. I played a little bit online before Modern Warfare 2019 came out. I honestly, in 3rd place, I put Modern Warfare 2019 because that was a really good game on its own, but I'm not going to talk about that one on this list. But yeah, Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 has my 2 favorite zombies maps, Mob of the Dead and Origins. Awesome multiplayer with a pick 10 system. The maps I feel like are, like, aside from a couple, of course, every game's got stinkers, but yeah, it's got the best set of maps. I love the vibrancy of everything. Campaign's awesome. Both their campaigns, perfect campaigns. I love, like, I could rarely find a flaw in both of them. And then Modern Warfare 3, you have Infected mode. It was the end of the Modern Warfare trilogy, and it has the best mission in the entire series. I don't remember the mission name, but it's the final mission where you go to kill Makarov. What a way to end Modern Warfare 3. It was great. Yeah, I'd probably say that's my top 5. You know, if you want to throw like one of those 2 games at like the honorable mention, I guess. So, but yeah, good question. I really like that one. Next question comes from Fafuyan, aka John. If I could change one thing about my YouTube journey channel, what would it be? Change one thing? There are a couple things I would change, like on the journey. I've thought of this where I've had to tell like my younger self, like that just started YouTube, one thing that like for advice. I would say take your time with your videos, because what I used to do, like those of you newcomers, what I used to do was upload every other day, and I used to be really good at that too. Like the quality in some of them I'm shocked with, because I used to like pump out videos every 2 days or every 3 days, and it burnt me out. It severely burnt me out. By the time I like got like midway through 2020, I was so burnt out. Or wait, no. It was 2019 at first that I took my first official break for like a straight month, and then when 2020 hit, it's just because I was like learning a new editing style, and it ever since one of my Pomo Party videos, like learning like a brand new style and stuff, and you know, just having to redo it over and over, like going through like the whole 10 like 12 minutes of video, that burnt me out. So that's partially what I would say is if I change, just taking more time with my older videos. Like, and also like shortening them, because I didn't really need to do like 10-minute videos. That was just something that was like, oh, I thought the algorithm works that way. It would like help out with like 10-minute videos, but no, it's quite the opposite. It's actually shortened video, the better. That's why I kind of stick to 5 minutes. Oh, another thing I would change. I wish I did this sooner. I think it was like 2019 I changed this. But shorten my name. Shorten my name to just Exploit, because try to tell people the Exploit Anarchy, which was my original name, got real tiring, so I had to like type it on their phones every single time. And I still have to do that to some extent, but it's like, it was way worse back then. Those are like 2 things I would change about my journey. This next one is a combined question, because they're asking basically the same thing, from Anthony and Liv. When are you and Lagging gonna collab again? And why are you lagging? I hate this. Bro, okay. Especially where I live, I have the short end of the stick because we only have one internet provider out here, and it sucks. It is the one that is dog shit terrible, and I'm having to pay $160 for it. For the highest speed. Yeah, never use Suddenlink or Optimum. Just a heads up, guys. If there's other internet providers, use them because they won't charge you as much. Yeah. I used to have a lot of lag back in the day. That's where my most popular video comes from, because my old internet was just ass. So, yeah. Thank you, Optimum, for that. I mean, hey, in a way, thank you for growing my channel, so, hey, appreciate it. Next question comes from Honcho Joshi. He says, do you plan on making videos on projects outside of gameplays, vlogs, reactions, or commentary videos? I'm not a vlog person. I absolutely hate doing IRL stuff. That's why you don't see me doing like any more like try not to laugh. I did like 2 try not to laughs or a couple react videos. I just don't like doing them. Like I hate showing my face for because like what, I look very awkward. Admittedly I'm a very awkward person. So trying to like have a camera right on me 24/7, like honestly it wouldn't be entertaining. It would not be entertaining to do like vlogs and stuff for me. I mean, yeah, like for other stuff, like people are a lot more entertaining. Yeah, go for it. It's just, it's not my preference. I like to just keep my stuff to gaming and maybe the occasional commentary, which is what this is, and even this, I like kind of screw up, I feel. Sometimes like I'll re-record stuff if I feel like it wasn't good enough or like not entertaining enough when it comes to like stuff like this. Just gonna stick to the you know, the funny moment stuff. So yeah. Next one comes from No Name Blue Balls, aka Shadow. What do I do for a day job? Currently, I'm just working full-time at Chick-fil-A again. I remember I made a couple videos back then on like telling you guys stories of like what happened at Chick-fil-A. I might do that actually as a separate, I thought of that a couple times, of doing like a separate video of just, I guess like a podcast type thing of like just going over like stories that I experienced like working at Chick-fil-A, but I don't know how well that'd do, and I might just save it if I ever do a podcast channel. So yeah, that's what I do. I am a busboy, and I prefer to stay busboy there because I hate working front counter. I hate working kitchen. I'm just not a people person, so you know, I'm very antisocial, and I like to, you know, kind of keep to myself. I just like to do my job, not get bothered too much. I mean, yeah, I'll talk to people and stuff. It's just I like to, you know, keep to myself. The next question goes to John. Once again, he would like to ask, would you ever want to be famous? Now, in terms of YouTube famous, I wouldn't want to be someone like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast, because I feel like I would have such a big influence that I don't want like the the ad strike or the apocalypse that happened like, oh my god, that was almost a decade ago. Oh my god, I'm getting old. I mean, of course I'm not gonna say the N-word or anything, but like, if I say something like out of pocket though, that's like not too offensive, but like, you know, still in like the dark humor jokes, and people like, you know, take it the wrong way, and I start, you know, getting too much backlash from it. So it's like, I wouldn't want that. I'm comfortable just hitting 1 million, or like trying to go for 10 million. I'd be a known or well-known person, but I'm not overly popular to the point where I have so much influence. That's the same thing I feel about if I ever became like a movie star or like, you know, TV star, I guess. It's like, I don't want to have that much influence because I want to live freely. I want to live a free life where I can do what I want and everything will be okay at the end of the day. Like, I'm not saying like, oh yes, let me like trash some shit like, I don't know, like some prank channels will do, but like, no. I just want to live my life the way I want to live it, and I'm a quiet person, so I like to, you know, stay indoors, and I would like to travel eventually, but yeah, like, you know, once I hit 1 million, I feel like I would be able to do stuff like that. This question kind of ties into like what I was just talking about. Hancho Joshi asks, how many subscribers would you need before you decide to quit your job? Now, when it comes to like getting paid on YouTube, it doesn't go by subscribers. It goes by, least of all I've heard, it's viewership. Viewership, like, apparently you only gain like, maybe, like, you don't gain much from it. I think it's like a 1 cent per 1,000, which kind of sad. But it mainly comes from ad revenue, let's see, super chats if you decide to do those, if you live stream, and sponsorships or merch if you have merchandise. I'm not going to do merch for a long while. I would love to do merch, but I know I'm not ready for that, and nobody's going to buy it if I like shell out merch right now, and I'd just be losing more money than I'm gaining. Going back to the question, I'd probably say like, if I had the ballpark, like a sub count, maybe I choose around maybe 100K would be a good number. I'm still like gaining good views. Like at 100K subs, if I'm not gaining like 1K views per video, you know, honestly, like that'd just be sad for me. That would honestly make me very depressed, but no, if I'm making like 10% of my audience or in viewership, I'd probably say 100K would be a good number, because I'd be getting 10K views per video, slowly growing my channel, and plus still, you know, getting a new audience and stuff, like from the different games I play. So yeah, I'd probably say around there. Or maybe whenever I hit 50K, I'll like, you know, launch the Twitch channel again, so I'd have an audience over there which would also gain revenue and stuff. So yeah, it you know, it's multiple sources. It's not just subscribers. So yeah, good question. Anthony wants to know, are there any collabs you would like to do? Well, besides you, yeah, there are definitely collabs I absolutely would love to do. The main one I always dream of doing is with the Banana Bus crew. I love Vanoss, Terrorizer, Nogla, basically I do work, Delirious, all those guys. They're what I aspire to be. Vanoss himself is my hero. He got me out of a bad time after losing my grandmother, and that's what I want to be to people. And I want to thank him in one way, like maybe in the future, once you know, a large enough channel and, you know, had the courage to, like, talk to him. I want to thank him. I want to thank him for setting me on this path. And I haven't regretted it. I want to thank him one day. Any other YouTubers I would like to collab with in the future? I really need to start collabing again with other YouTubers because I haven't really done that much. Like I don't really have many, you know, YouTube friends or like streamer friends that like, you know, actively like are active on their channels and stuff. I have Chemslayer. I have you. I'm trying to think who else. Rogue streams a lot. I actually haven't seen Rogue stream in a little bit. Let's see, I'm trying to think who else. Who else do I know is a YouTuber? Josh. Yeah, there's Josh. That's it. That's really all, like, the YouTube friends I have right now that, like, still do YouTube. Alright, I still have, like, friends that I met on YouTube, like, with and stuff, but, you know, I haven't... You know, I don't really have, like, people who do, like, similar stuff to me. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind collabing again. Like, I just... One, I gotta, like, reach out again. I'm just very bad when it comes to reaching out and scheduling, so. Another YouTuber I absolutely would like to collab with one day, or another YouTube group, The Goons. I love their humor. They're very dark humored. I love it. They are part of what kind of gives me my dark humor today. I love watching their videos. One day I would love to play with The Goons. They're such a funny group. And the final question comes from King Aladdin, Colin. In the realm of quantum computing, how do you see the integration of topological qubits shaping the future, and what potential challenges do you anticipate in their widespread adoption? What the fuck are you asking me? What the fuck is this question? Why are you making me do this? Just yes. That's all I'm answering there. And with that, that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you guys so much for submitting your questions in the previous video. I really appreciate all the support on it, and here's to the new year. First official video of the year. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and see you guys on the best of 1000. Peace out.